What if you found yourself in a world where everything around you is slowly dying? A world where you're the last hope, or the last one left to witness its end. In today's video, we'll look at creepy video games set in worlds that are falling apart. From empty landscapes to spooky quiet, we'll see how these games create fear and mystery. Get ready for a dark adventure. Babdi. Babdi is a unique game that stands out because of its strange atmosphere. It starts in a rundown hallway of a big concrete building in a small forgotten town called Babdi. Your main goal is simple: find a way out. The game is about exploring, with some fun tools to help you, like a bat that pushes you back or a leaf blower that lets you hover. As you leave the building, you see a maze of grey, empty concrete buildings connected by broken bridges. The brutalist architecture gives a sense of loneliness and unease. Most of the buildings are empty, but sometimes you find small signs of life, adding to the strange feeling of the town. There isn't much information about Babdi. The Steam page tells us it's a forgotten district in a huge city, surrounded by big walls and a dam, like a closed-off prison. The people in the town are strange too. Some are friendly, some shy, and others are just trying to survive. As you explore, you find a train station, but tickets aren't being sold. After talking to a man in a control room, you learn about a sick woman who died, leaving behind a train ticket. You go to her apartment, where her decaying body is surrounded by flies. Her husband gives you the ticket, letting you leave the town and finish the game. Even though Babdi is short, it's full of secrets and hidden items. You can find a dog that looks like it came from a child's drawing, a strange church, and even a pickaxe that lets you climb walls or an item that lets you fly. There are no enemies or time limits, making Babdi a peaceful and memorable game where you can explore at your own pace. Lorne's Lure. Lorne's Lure is set in a huge, mysterious structure made of concrete and metal. You play as an android searching for an unknown artifact it saw in a vision long ago. After leaving its home, the android gets lost deeper into the structure, trying to find the artifact before its energy runs out. The game is a platformer where you use parkour and climbing to navigate large spaces. The world is vast, with lots of secrets and rewards for exploring off the main path. The story is unclear, but the world is full of mystery. We don't know what the megastructure is, what happened to the world, or who Android really is. At one point, you find a dead observer, an explorer who came to document the unknown, with strange purple matter on its body. Lorne's Lure has a lot of potential, but right now, only a demo is available. It's still in development, and I'm looking forward to seeing more in the future. Naissance E. Naissance E is a game like Lorne's Lure, where players explore a strange and atmospheric world full of weird buildings and mysterious structures. The giant structures in Naissance E are similar in size and style to those in Lorne's Lure, and the game focuses on exploration, platforming, and solving puzzles. The world in Naissance E is very abstract, and some areas feel very large, making you wonder where it came from. Some paths are clear, while others are narrow or don't make sense, making the world feel unnatural. It looks like it wasn't built for humans, yet there are things like doors, stairways, and even cities that seem human-made. Even though the world looks like it's made for people, it feels empty. There's no sign of life, but the world reacts to you, with lights flickering, machines running, and blocks moving on their own. It feels like the world has a mind of its own, making it feel eerie and like you're being watched. The game has an end-of-the-world vibe, as if a powerful AI created it, similar to themes in I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream near the end. There's a large bridge over a storm, showing nature trying to break free from the artificial world. Naissance E and Lorne's Lure are both inspired by the Japanese manga Blame, a lesser-known dystopian story that makes you think about big, existential ideas. Blame. Blame takes place in the far future, where humans have changed and the whole planet is covered by a huge city. The story follows KY, who is looking for someone with a special gene called the Net Terminal gene. This gene lets people connect to the Net Sphere, a powerful system that once helped humans, But after the gene disappeared, people were trapped in their own creation. The city is huge, filled with endless buildings, halls, and broken machines. The only creatures here, other than humans, are silicon-based life forms, which can look like humans or even cyborgs. The manga mainly tells the story through images. With few words, the city feels alive, constantly growing and consuming everything, including the earth and the moon. Time moves strangely in this world, and KY travels for years, even for short distances. He carries a rare weapon called a gravitational beam emitter, which can break through the massive city. On his journey, KY finds strange creatures and empty places. Eventually, he discovers a device that stores the consciousness of dead people. KY climbs a huge staircase to find a mysterious void. There, he meets an observer who explains that the city is so big it has overtaken the entire solar system, using planets as materials to keep building. Blame explores a dystopian future where AI and machines create endless destruction, with the city growing and swallowing everything in its way. Iron Lung. Iron Lung is set in the deep ocean of an alien moon, where you play as a criminal sent on a dangerous mission as a form of punishment. Your task is to take photos of certain spots in the ocean, but it feels like something is watching you. The game taps into fears like the unknown, dark waters, and being unable to see clearly. You navigate using a black and white camera, coordinates, sensors, and a map, making the experience tense and spooky. The sounds and atmosphere also add to the fear. As you explore, you find out this mission is not just a normal task. It's an execution. A note from a past convict reveals the truth. The ocean is made of human blood, and strange creatures seem to be alive down there. The world is empty after a cosmic event called the Quiet Rapture, which wiped out all life. Iron Lung is full of mystery, leaving you with lots of questions about the blood oceans and the strange things you find. It's a game that keeps you on edge, wondering what's really going on. So, which game gave you the chills? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into darkness, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more creepy content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the unknown.